Namaste. Welcome. This is a Vinyasa yoga. Thank you for joining me. My name is Izumi Sato. Vajra Mudra is going to support this practice. So this is a joint hand mudra, palms together, interlace your fingers, index finger pointing up and the thumb maybe catch together. Vajra is a thunderbolt. So willpower and focus and concentration, this Vajra Mudra will benefit to align and direct our energy force upward, prana upward. So let's get started. Come on to the mat standing, feet together, open your all 10 toes, ground into the mat. Inner heel down, outer heel down, and rooting down to the earth. Then slight lift of your foot arch. Now send the energy upward through the pelvic floor, through the spine, to the top of your head. So upward energy flow prana. So interlace your fingers, Vajra Mudra, and maybe thumb catch each other. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. Point your index finger up. Then exhale, ground your feet and reach your hands to the right and lengthen the left side. Inhale, come to center. Then exhale, reach to the left side, lengthen the right. So let's focus on to the stretch and openness instead of bending. All right? Inhale, so we are sending the energy upward, directing the energy from the root, through the leg, and through the spine, arms, and the fingertip. Inhale, come to center, one more each, inhale. And exhale. You may notice the effect of Vajra Mudra. It's easier for you to direct the energy and gathering energy towards the center to the core. And come back to center. Bend your elbows and hands behind you. Then inhale. Just I'm showing my side so you can stay there. And push your chest forward and up. And lift your elbows up. And send the energy upward. And opening the front of the chest and increase the capacity of the lungs. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Inhale, reach your hands up. And exhale, we'll bend forward, hinge forward. And you may soften your knees if you have a tightness to the hamstring and lower back. So direct energy, align the energy through the spine. Gradually down to the mat and release your hands and feet apart, Padahastasana. You may slide your palms under your feet and bend your knees, bend forward, or you may just grab your big toes, or you may grab your ankles or holding onto the leg. Please bend your knees to protect your lower back and relax your head. And relax your palms and the fingers. Tuck your navel towards the spine, lift your tailbone high, and head down. One more breath. And slowly release your hands and bring your feet together. Bend your knees and maybe belly rest on your thighs. Vajra Mudra again, interlace your fingers. So we need upward energy flow. And gather your energy towards the midline. Inhale. You may bend your knees or stretch your leg, hands reach. And feel the fingertips, index fingertip. Gathering the energy towards the midline, come up. Then exhale, let go your hands by your side. And bring your palms together, Anjali Mudra. Just simply bring the palms together to heart center, front of the mat. Let's do Surya Namaskaram, prayer to the sun. Let's synchronize the movement with the breath. Inhale, hands reach out and up. And palms together at the top and open the chest. Exhale, swan dive down, bend forward, soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. You may use the Vajra Mudra or palms together. And then exhale, bend forward, bend your elbows, hands behind you maybe. Inhale, halfway lift one more time. And exhale, plank pose, palms under the shoulders, step back. Make sure to open your fingers wide. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbow towards back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Point your toes. Maybe cobra or maybe lift your thighs away from the mat. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Relax your head. And tuck your navel towards the spine, tailbone high. Center of gravity in the pelvis around your sacrum. Lift that area, the sacrum. Nicely balanced. And find the stillness in this pose. One more breath. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, bring your knee to the nose, round your back. Let's do one more time. Inhale, right knee high, right leg straight up. And exhale, bring your knee to the nose. Then send your knee forward and forward and forward and step between your hand. Runner's lunge. And lower your hip. Then right knee right to go same direction. And back heel is lifted. Now let's come up to high lunge, crescent lunge. You may slightly bend your back knee to easier for you to face forward. So your torso facing forward. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. You may keep the palms separate or interlace your fingers, Vajra Mudra. And directing the energy upward, prana upward, as you reach the index finger up. Inhale, open and reach up. Then exhale, maybe bend your knees, sink down. Inhale one more time, up. Then exhale, sink down. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Shift your weight forward and warrior three. Send your left heel straight back. You can keep your hands close by or reach your hands forward. And send the energy straight through the top of your head, reaching the hands forward. One more breath. Connect heel to the top of your head. Then exhale, bend your right knee again, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your hands. And exhale, swing your hands, swan dive down, bend forward. Step back, plank pose, or a downward facing dog. You may stay in a downward facing dog, or go through Vinyasa, your variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find the stillness. Let's take a big inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up this time. Exhale, bend your knees. Knee to the nose, round your back. Take your time. Inhale one more time, left leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to the nose. And use your core and lift your knee and send forward and forward. And step between your hand. Runner's lunge. When you bend your left knee, knee toe will same direction but not passing your toes. So it's a big stance. Back heel is lifted. Inhale. Hands reach up to the sky. Crescent lunge. So you may bring to Vajra Mudra or Anjali Mudra or palms apart facing each other though. But notice it's easier for you to balance when you are interlacing the fingers. So you can easily control to be palms together. Inhale. And then exhale, hands to the heart center. And shift your weight forward, warrior three. And send your right heel straight back, connect right heel to the top of your head. Maybe reach your hands forward. And smooth breath. One more. When I exhale, bend your left knee, step back to crescent lunge. And sending the energy up. And align the energy flow. Inhale. And I exhale, swan dive down, palms down to the mat. Plank pose or downward facing dog. And go through Vinyasa or stay in a downward facing dog. And all meet at the downward facing dog. Let's together big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step between your hand, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Bring your belly towards your thigh. And let's come to Utkatasana chair pose, Vajra Mudra. So it's easier to direct your energy flow through the index finger. Very interestingly, in this pose, you can feel this. You can gather your energy towards the midline as you bring your palms together. Also, find the space between the shoulder and ear. So that means you are moving your arms away. And interlacing a finger to kind of resist. So gather and resist. It's interesting energy flow here that help you balance in this pose, Utkatasana. Tuck your navel in. You may gaze to your index fingertip. And the willpower to stay and balance. Inhale, lift your heels up. Come on to the ball of the foot and the toes. Then gradually, as you control, lower to the heels. You may lower your knees so your shoulder come over the hip. And balance in this pose. You may keep your hands here as it is, or you may bring it to heart center. And nice openness to the shoulder blade as well. And soften your facial expression even you are focusing, concentrating. Find the space that you can smile. And let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bend forward. Release your hands and the feet apart. You may grab your elbows, soften your knees, and swing side to side. Release the tension to your feet, your legs and knees. lower back. Alright, let's bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, soften your knees, bend forward, relax your head. Inhale one more time, halfway lift. Lengthen the top of your head forward. Then exhale, bend your knees, lower yourself to Navasana. Hug your knees and lift your legs. And let's first pay attention to the alignment. And bring your belly towards your thigh to lengthen the lower back and relax your shoulder space between ear and shoulder. And legs together if you can. You may stay here bending your knees, or you may stretch your leg and gather your energy to the midline. Use your pelvic floor. You may holding your leg or Vajra Mudra, stretch your arms. Remember how you gather your energy but also resist to open. And let's hold. 5, 4, 3, smile, 2, 1, and release. Cross your leg. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, open to the right side and twist. And maybe left hand comes to the right knee. Maybe right hand behind you or half bind. Get to your left thigh. And shoulder drop, lengthen the neck. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. And stretch the lower back. And exhale, open to the left side this time. Right hand goes to your left knee. Left hand behind you. Maybe catch your right thigh. Nice openness to the neck and shoulder. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky, stretch. Let's this time interlace your fingers, palm press up and stretch the fingers. Stretch the palm. So it's kind of an opposite way of a Vajra Mudra, how we are holding your fingers and palms. Alright, exhale, release. Bring your knee together, let's roll back and forth. So rocking chair to massage our back. Relax your limbs, legs and arms. Nice massage to the back. 3, 2, 1. Come to Halasana, hands on your lower back and legs over the head. You may support your lower back, or you may bring your hands behind you to get the outer edge of the mat, or interlace your fingers behind you. You may bring your toes all the way down, or over the head. And then we'll come to shoulder stand or Viparita Karani. Palms on your lower back, legs up. So elbows, palms support the weight of your hips. And legs up. You may stay here, or you may lift your hip a little bit higher to shoulder stand. Or use the block and rest your pelvis, sacrum on the block. And rotate your arms, palm face up if you are in a Viparita Karani. And stretch the inner arm, the wrist and palms. Stay here for one more breath. Gradually bring your feet down and let go the block if you have. And roll onto the side. Supported fish. You may use the block or you may use the cushion. So the block come along the spine, between the shoulder blade. Stretch your legs and hips down and lie down on the block. Then open the chest to increase the capacity of lungs and the prana vayu. And rotate your arms, palm face up. And find a nice openness to the lungs, front of the chest, inner arm, armpit. Upward energy flow, Udana Vayu. Relax your jaw, soften your lips. One more breath. Roll on to the side. And let go the block, cushion. And hug your knee to the chest. And cross your leg right over the left. Drop your knee to the side and open your arms to the side. Look to your left hand. Then make a nice, slow, big circle with your left arm. And change the direction of the circle. So as you move your hand, find the space, creating a space. Where are you creating a space? It's not only your arms and shoulder. It's your lower back. Change the other side, the left over the right, and drop your knee to the left side. And look to your right hand. And gentle circle. A big circle to increase the range of motion. Also hydrating the fascia. And let's come to center. Hug your knee to the chest. And roll side to side and release your lower back. And if you like to do Shavasana, you may rest here in this Shavasana. Or you may come onto the seat. And eyes closed. And notice the breath coming in through the nose and going out through the nose. And notice how you can easily breathe in and out right now. And notice how you can connect to the space, how you can reach the top of your head to the sky. And find the space within you and around you. Let's together, big inhale, hands reach to the sky. And gather all the happiness and peace and a positive energy. And seal to your heart and exhale. Bring your palms together to heart center. Join me, chant if you will. Loka Samasta. Inhale, top of your head reaching to the sky. And exhale, rooting down to the earth. Sit between the earth and sky. Inhale for chant. Loka Samasta 好きの無番とシャンティシャンティシャンティ May all beings be happy and free. May the thought, action, and words of my own life may contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice, sharing your time together. Namaste.